We saw a lot that the kids are doing.
What the children need, what problems they face,
demands of a changing
what we need in the future.
What we really want to see our future being like as Zimbabweans. I'd like to know more about your experiences. What are the highlights of your career so far? Where you have been, what you have experienced?
Well, it's been a real learning experience. I've really learned a lot in this. Wow! But I think the biggest thing I say I've learned is, how to stay awake in a parliament meeting. That is a skill on its own. That is a skill on its own, because it requires a lot of concentration and focus. But since last year, from what I've learned from the various projects we've taken into consideration, we have a meeting every last Friday of the month, where all of us 12 councillors from both Plumtree School and Pagamani meet up in the council boardroom and discuss our future projects. So last year we we had a pet donation right here at this school, where around second term holiday, we, the female councillors, since of course it's their department, we gathered, we asked for donations for pets and donated them to every girl child who was in need of pets right here at the school. Then we also had another project where we went to Plumtree Hospital, where I'm sure there are a lot of patients there. So we mainly focused on the children's ward, but of course we didn't forget about our elders. We again sourced for donations. We donated food, we donated food, toys, sanitary resources to everyone who we could help in the hospital.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
Now into the interesting part about being a politician.
Now into the interesting part about being a politician. Yeah. I won't lie, but maybe it's money, but no, let's not get corrupt. Let's not get corrupt.
Yes. Of course, there are packs we know. It's nice.
Yes.
That's the you do a lot of work. For example, donating sanitary pads to your fellow students.
Yes.
I know even bigger and older people, older than myself even, do participate and engage in such activities. So you don't have to feel demotivated when you're getting some packs. You're really working.
Yes, it's good for the person who's gonna use them. But if we're gonna go into the biggest events that I've attended, I can say the biggest event I attended was my recent event I think 2 weeks ago, where I attended and represented Zimbabwe at the Sub-Regional World Children's Day in Botswana, held by Zimbabwe last year, where we had 8,000 children attending that one. Okay. This year we had 1,200 children from Botswana, as well as about 10 plus students from each neighboring country. We had a total of 9 countries attending that event. We had Botswana, Zimbabwe, Namibia, South Africa, Eswatini, Mozambique, Lesotho, Zambia, and Angola. So yeah, as you can see, it's really a wide variety.
It was a big event.
Yes.
So where was this event held?
This event was being held in Gaborone, Botswana.
Okay.
So everyone gathered up there. So we departed on the 15th, came back on the 17th. We were accommodated well at Cresta Lodge. The Tswanas really know how to accommodate their guests. Yes.
Wow, nice hospitality that you experienced. Really I can even tell from your face.
Yes, it was really good.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, they treated us quite well. Friday night, we had a nice dinner party with the First Lady of Botswana, Mrs. Tumelane Boko. Yeah, she was a really good host. They entertained us with beautiful traditional dances, poems, and speeches from people with different disabilities, which just really showed that no matter how disabled you are, no matter whatever problem you have, as long as you get the job done, you've got the job done.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So it was really just a great insight into how to promote children's rights. So like I was saying, it was World Children's Day. So it's just a day where children from different countries gather, ministers, whatnot, just even regular children. We gather up to advocate and promote and protect children's rights on the earth, of course.
Yeah.
So now on Saturday, the 16th, we went to the Parliament chambers of Botswana, where inside we had a broad discussion with members of different countries, ministers, presidents, when we gathered in there, we were talking about the children. How are we promoting their rights? How are we going to protect them? I especially liked one girl's point from, I believe it was either Mozambique or Zambia, I'm not quite sure anymore, but she showed concern on why are condoms free while sanitary pads have to be bought. Which you should, when you think of it, we should really start putting that into consideration. I mean, pads are needed every day by anyone, so it really gets you thinking to where are we going? Are we saying sanitary first or sexual desires first? Which one weighs more? You see? As well as a point raised by our own junior president, where he emphasized on why children have to suffer, although they do not own any companies or industries which emit any gases or chlorofluorocarbons. So which we should really be putting those things in consideration and seeing to it how we can best leave the future for the young ones of tomorrow.
Oh, that was a powerful session. You know, I really wish I could have been there.
Yes.
Such inspiring work that you're doing. So now take me through also what transpired towards the end of Saturday and also on Sunday.
Okay, so yeah, after that we did have an agreement. We had the presidents and ministers of different countries pledging to do what they can best to make sure that the children's rights are promoted and protected in their countries, as well as we had letters sent to each and every member of government there on what the children need, what problems they face, how thankful we are for what has been done and what we need in the future. Then after the beautiful parliament session, of course we went to play games. Our children, we love games.
Yeah, of course.
Nicely sponsored by UNICEF Botswana. They gave us a few nice items. We got some branded bottles, shirts, headphones, bags. It was really lovely.
So you got to show off those things back home?
Yes, of course, you got to show them off back in our homes.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Daniel. And as I've mentioned before, I really wish you a very successful career and also all the best and all the best success you can ever imagine for your academic studies.
Thank you very much. That really means a lot.
Thank you, Daniel. All right, thank you so much for staying with us right up to the end of this discussion with Daniel Ncube, the Vice Chairman of the Junior Council of Plumtree Town. Thank you so much.